Hi and welcome to Our Small Table. Today, for the last of our month of slow cooker meals, we're making slow cooker gooey brownie cake. Here's our finished dish. Let's see how we got here. The first thing we're going to do is line the insert with foil. So I've just got a large piece of foil, press it down inside to make sure that I've got the size correct so that it's coming up high enough on the sides. Then set the insert aside, and I'm actually going to straighten it out and grease the foil. I leave the end of the wrapping on the butter so that I have something to hold on to, and just rub the cut edge along the foil until it's pretty well greased. And then I'll go back inside the insert. And in the meantime, we'll start assembling the ingredients. So we've got melted butter, which is allowed to cool a little bit so that the egg won't start to cook when it hits the hot butter. And sugar. Cocoa powder. I happen to be using Dutch processed because I have it in the house, but regular cocoa powder that you can get in any store is also perfectly fine. This is our flour. The egg, which has been lightly beaten. So I didn't keep beating it until it was frothy, just incorporate it a little bit. A little bit of vanilla. Try to get every bit I can, because as I've said many times before, I really do love vanilla. And a dash of salt. Set that aside. I'd seen a lot of recipes for desserts in slow cookers, and I just wasn't really confident in them. But it really does make sense. I mean, you're cooking nice and slow at a pretty good temperature because it's going to go on low. There's no reason why a cake or brownies, or in this case brownie cake, shouldn't work. Not sure why I was so skeptical. You never want to overmix your batter. That's how you get a really tough cake. Add our chocolate chips. Now I'm going to rearrange a few things and I shall be right back. Okay, now we're just going to pour the prepared batter in, and then we'll smooth it out to an even layer once we've got all the batter in. And this is going to cook on low for about 3 hours. And as the cook, you get to lick the bowl. Cook's prerogative. So cover that, pressing the foil so there's a good seal, or you can fold the foil down, or you can cut it off. As long as you have the lid on nice and tight, which my rubber band will help me with that. So we mark that to low. We'll be back in 3 hours. This is actually cooked more than the 3 hours. I came back and checked it when the 3 hours were over, and even though it's supposed to be gooey in the center, it was more gooey than I really wanted it to be, so I let it cook over by a half an hour. Remember that this is basically like a lava cake, so the center really is going to be very, very gooey. It would be particularly good with some vanilla ice cream on top. And if it's still too gooey for you like this, you can always bump it up a little bit to high and cook it longer. And I think that we'll add a little bit of powdered sugar on the top. Pardon me. And there you have it. Thanks for joining me today at Our Small Table. The recipe I've used is linked in the video description and is available at OurSmallTable.com. Next time we're preparing for Valentine's Day with a special occasion dinner for two, pomegranate honey Cornish game hens.